Luke, I am back on my ski grind.
Nice.
And let me tell you,
Did you fall down while listening to Creed again?
your boy might be nice now.
Okay.
I skied for like 8 hours yesterday, only fell down once.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was on a black diamond that I was terrified to go down. And it was only because
So, is that the hardest one, Black Diamond?
yeah. Well, there's like a double black diamond, but this mountain doesn't have those.
Okay.
But, yeah, I was going and kind of went off, not off the edge, but like the snow changed a little bit and it freaked me out. So I just fell down like on purpose.
A precautionary fall.
Yeah.
You're the Joel Embiid of skiing.
Yeah. Precautionary.
A precautionary fall, yeah.
And then after I also got to go to Chick-fil-A, which we don't have here, so.
Sick. I always forget how underprivileged you are.
Yeah. I can go skiing, but I don't have a Chick-fil-A.
One thing I always forget is how impressed Caleb is.
Yeah. But yeah, got one of the cool cups.
Back on your ski grind. And I haven't gotten, are they still doing it? Like I went on vacation, I hadn't got one in like a week because they hadn't updated them, and now they're just, so that's
I got
one
this
of the
yesterday.
cups?
Yeah, it's the one I got yesterday.
Sick. That's a cool one too. I need to get that.
It was from like 1967.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I would have been faster with that, but I was personally not responding, and then I was like, I'll just let the guy from SpongeBob respond. Oh, man. All right, well, back on your ski grind, and the Winter Olympics are coming up, aren't they?
Yeah, they're about to enter.
Olympic Committee, if you need somebody.
Also hit 40 miles
an
an hour going down the hill. That's pretty fast.
sick. That's pretty sick. Well, back on your ski grind. Talk about a cold open.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons. Yap, yap, nobody listens. Yap, yap, screaming my vision. Yap, yap, yelling at pigeons.
Welcome back to another episode of Yelling at Pigeons. Today is Wednesday, February 4th, and this is episode 81.
And we are trying to set the record for the most amount of times a podcast can use the OBTGS sound effect
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
without being demonetized. Because I don't know if that we
Yeah.
can. We probably can use it. I don't know. But
There's only one way to find out. I
thought
think
you
we've used
were
it
about-
before. I think it's a short enough clip.
okay,
You
I
thought I
thought
was
you were about
gonna
to
play
play
it
it there. Well, one way to find out. Play it.
I'm a little distracted right now because they're at Staples. They have 86-inch TVs on sale for $300, and they're only for digital signage usage only. But I'm like, that can't be true. And like that's like a couple $1,000 TV.
Yeah, they're like kind of. But don't those TVs get like programmed for that?
Yeah, but couldn't you just like plug a Fire Stick in?
Maybe. You're trying to figure that out. I honestly didn't know Staples still existed.
Me either.
I thought
I might have missed out on it that fast.
I thought they had gone under.
Well, that helps me solve my problem. Yeah, you could have convinced me they went under.
But I guess you're always going to need staples and paper
yeah,
and digital.
You always
signage
need them in
TVs.
person?
No.
Yeah, an 86-inch digital signage TVs. Tell you that, wouldn't have told you they sold TVs.
Yeah, could have never. I knew they sold like office chairs and paper and supplies like that.
Yeah. So you want to hear something very funny? As soon as we hit record, my battery on my laptop switched from white to yellow, which means I have to plug it in.
Yeah. Do you have your charger handy, or are you like me and you left it in somewhere far away from where you live?
No, I have it relatively handy. It's just not the best timing. So just want to put that out there. If I go silent for a minute at any point in the next 10, I'm plugging my computer in.
Does it? What Where does it go? Or does it like not?
Okay, so actually, this does kind of go back to leaving your charger. So normally, I have a charger right here, like super accessible, because it's usually plugged into my phone thing. This charges my phone as well.
Yeah.
And I plug it into a like high voltage block, whatever
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we want to call it. So it also works with my laptop. So I'll just be, oh shoot, no, unplug it right here, plug it in. That I may have, I don't know where it is. I either left the cord in the rental or no, I don't know. The
Could be
cord's either in the
important.
rental or
could be
buried in my
within-
bag. I still haven't unpacked.
Oh, I was gonna say it could be an hour away from mine.
Very possible. They might have linked up.
They could be hanging out
We
doing a
need to post a picture of
podcast
two
without
chargers
us
dapping up in
on the beach
when you're
at Disney
your
World.
podcast hosts. Wait, when you and your boy both get abandoned by their podcast host fathers, and you can link up in Florida, and then
They're
they're
at
just,
Disney World.
yeah, going on
They got,
rides.
they got the ears on them. Well, do you want to talk about Punxsutawney Phil?
I like to talk about how I think we should put him down.
So I've seen that take everywhere. If you're surprised that we're getting 6 more weeks of winter in the weather that we have right now, you gotta.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, but I could have woken up, walked outside, and been like, "Yep, 6 more weeks of winter."
Fair. I do think Punxsutawney Phil, he does get a bad rap because he's playing a tough game. They're surrounding him with lights and like they make a whole scene of it. And Caleb, yes,
People on the Weather Channel can't even get the weather right. You expect a rat to get it right? He doesn't know no technology.
that's
They
a
have
good
all
point.
these
That's a very good
Dopplers and all this stuff.
He's pretty much just as accurate statistically speaking.
He's like,
Just
I
by
think
being
he's
a rat.
hitting like 50%, if not a little bit lower. Like,
Yeah.
and he's
Listen,
just
if he was a gambler, he'd be close to being a really good gambler.
well. I'd
He'd
say
be
that the
not
odds of
amazing, but pretty close.
I think the odds of guessing the weather for the next month and a half, either side is plus money signs.
Yeah. Yeah. How many people lost their home and had to get a divorce because they bet on Polymarket that he wouldn't see his shadow?
Yeah, that would be rough.
You
That
could
would be
just bet
rough.
on life now, and it's the most dystopian thing that has ever happened
Yeah,
to society.
Kalshi, is that the other one?
Yeah, it's not good.
Hey, sponsor us.
Yeah, we will.
You guys sponsor everybody else.
We always say we will sell out to anyone. I would. That's one where I would feel gross doing it, but I would do it.
I would do it. I would feel great.
absolutely do it.
I would feel great.
I would definitely do it.
Yeah.
I actually went on Kalshi today because I wanted to see the betting odds for Ja Morant's next team
Oh.
because I have a team that I think should go after him. I don't know that they're interested. I don't think that their cap is there. I don't think they can do it.
Well, Luke, there's no.
But I want them to do it anyway. So I was like, it might be fun to bet on them. And then if they do it, I'd be like, ooh, I just won a bunch of money. And that's the
Where
Magic.
would he fit in best?
I want him to go to the Magic. Imagine Ja Morant having to be wear a Disney patch on his jersey and be like a childhood, like someone like people can look up to.
Yeah, and then shooting a bazooka at the
Yeah,
stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would. I was gonna say like
I'll
maybe
do
he
it
goes.
again.
Memphis is already perfect for him though.
It is, but I think he's going to get moved because they traded Jaren Jackson today. You don't
Yeah,
trade
that
Jaren
was crazy.
Jackson
I saw that.
and really not get the prospects they got are not that great. I mean, I like Walter Clayton. We're just doing sports now, but it wasn't a move that you made we're just going a different direction. It was we're starting over move.
Was this one of your things that you wanted to talk about that was mostly sports?
No, it wasn't. It just
Oh
came up.
dang! I was hoping we kind of weaseled our way in there after talking about that weasel.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna
is
say
he?
the weasel.
He's
weasel's
Groundhog.
way
He's a
out.
groundhog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I did want to say. I was saying like they are surrounding him with like a whole studio of. They're making a whole thing of it. So I feel like the likelihood of light casting a shadow on him
Yeah.
is higher. So he's playing a
Yeah.
rigged game.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
What if next year? Hear me out. Next year, we go out there with a big old tarp, and right as he's about to crawl out of his little rat's nest, we run out there with the tarp.
He would
to
probably
create
run
a shadow.
He would probably run back in because he sees us running with a tarp.
Okay, and then guess what? Winter is over.
No, that's if he
Instantly.
stays out. If he stays out, winter is over.
No, if he sees his shadow.
Okay, so you're,
Right? That's how it works. If he sees his
yeah, it
shadow.
says he sees his shadow, but they say that he sees his shadow and runs back into his little home. It's like he's scared
well,
of
we
his own
would have
shadow.
to make them make a real new rule because it would be clear that he didn't see his shadow. There was none.
He saw our shadow.
Yeah. What
The
happens?
tarp
if-
shadow.
6 more weeks of winter if he's afraid of himself. What if he's afraid of us?
Then he's correct.
Yeah.
Except for
he should be.
I wouldn't do anything to him.
No, it's not like he's a pigeon or something.
No, I think that we should go live from Punxsutawney one year.
That would be fire.
It would be
If this-
awesome.
If this podcast manages to get to a point where we can be
We can
funded
get flown
for a
out to
trip
Punxsutawney,
to Punxsutawney,
where we can both
be
take
sick.
days off of work. And
you
go
know
to
there's like a premium bed and breakfast right next door to where they
Oh, it's got to be. There's got to be.
like
probably-
they didn't. It's not a big enough
Probably stay
attraction
in
for them
his
to build a
house.
hotel there, but someone just rents out their house, but not like an Airbnb. They are there,
Yeah, yeah.
and they
Like,
make you
they're gonna
breakfast
make
in the
us eggs and waffles in the morning.
And and the only reason you can sleep is because you know that they do this every year when Punxsutawney Phil is about to do his
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's not just some rando's house.
Yeah, except it is.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt.
Speaking of houses,
I would say my aunt owns a bed breakfast, and she's normal.
nice. Yeah, nice. Shout out to Aunt Judy.
That's Peggy.
Shout out to Aunt Peggy.
Peg and
Speaking
Tim.
of houses, and speaking of saying we're not going to talk about sports, and then we just are anyway. Have you seen that? I don't know. You're probably not familiar with the Bills Mafia house. There's like a house that someone painted Bills logos and Bills Mafia all over it and stuff. Have you
Yeah,
ever heard
that
of that?
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, standard Western New York culture. It's right across the street from the stadium, from both,
Okay.
and they decide to sell it. And I think Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to buy it, which is fire.
Oh, that would be so sick. He would just be at every
He commented how
journalist.
much, and then he was talking about it on his podcast. How he wants to buy it. He thinks the price is a little steep, but I think they can work out a deal.
Dude, Ryan Fitzpatrick, come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show. Fitz and
Come on the
Wit,
show.
Bills Mafia house owner that's selling it. Come on the show.
Dude, could you imagine if Fitz and Wit were just on our show, and they were like, "Actually, we want this show now."
It's yours.
Yeah.
We said we'll sell out for anything, so literally any offer, and it's theirs.
Yeah.
It would be funny to like. The coolest thing to do would be like if you could get even a somewhat significant guest and have them come on as a secret. Like they're
Yeah.
not in the title. They're not.
Yeah.
We don't tell anyone. It's just
Yeah.
like if they listen, they'll be like, "Am I losing my mind, or did you guys have, Ice JJ Fish on and not put him in the title?"
Ice JJ Fish is crazy. Could we get? Do you think we could get somebody like Ice JJ Fish?
Ice JJ might be a decent reach, but he feels like someone who thinks he's too good to go on someone's random podcast.
That's true. That's true.
Like you're almost more likely to get someone who's more famous than him, but more humble. Now he might be a humble guy. I don't know, but he's been on Toss.0. So if I were on Toss.0,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
be
true.
like, I'm not going on yelling at pigeons. Okay, I used to do
true.
the theme song for the late era Toss.0.
That's so true. We should try to like do where we like have like low tier people on our show, and then like be like, oh, then get the next person we go to like, oh, we had this person on our show. You should come on our show.
Ooh,
Like the
it's
traded
like
up
the
when you trade a
I was gonna
paperclip
say it's
for
like when you trade a paperclip. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The paperclip guess.
Who's our
challenge.
paperclip?
First guess is a paperclip.
Clippy?
Yeah, I was gonna say Clippy. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. I do feel like there's like a
like a paperclip.
21% chance we could get Stevie Johnson on here.
That would be crazy.
Very active online these days. He does a little pod. I would say a 21% chance, which people will say is low, but those same people will tell you that
There's
something
0%
very
chance.
unrealistic has like a 90% chance. Or like
Yeah.
a 50-50. People love to say it's 50-50 just because the options are yes and no.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's usually like 5-95.
Yeah.
21%. But if that ever were to happen, no Steelers game. Can't talk about the Steelers game.
Oh, hey, do you remember when you dropped that ball when you were going to win the
Yeah.
Steelers game?
Yeah, and then question God about it. That's my guy. That's my guy. No Steelers game talk. Not a sports podcast. What if we got Egg from Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Dude, I think he's too far up in royalty.
Too big of a star. Too big of a star. Did you watch episode 3?
I did. That's why I said he's too royal.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't-
We're going to talk about Night of the That doesn't make any sense, Gabe. We're going to talk about Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We are going to have some spoilers at some point, so if you guys want to skip ahead. Feel free to do that. So, Egg.
Egg is
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
I will say I did notice it before they revealed it, but not because I'm smart. I noticed it because I was on vacation and I was talking to Chris, shout out Chris, about the show, and I was talking about how unserious the names are, Dunk and Egg. And he was like, oh, well, do you know who Egg is? And I was like, I have some suspicions. And he was like, okay. Well, yeah, all right. Well, if you don't know, then yeah, just keep watching. And I was
That's
like,
what.
well, now it's confirmed I was a little bit like, this guy's got to be important. Egg could be like Aegon or something.
Yeah.
He did shave his head, so he could have the, super blonde hair.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Tanner last week was like. I don't know if you listened to the show last week or not.
I did.
You were on vacation, but he was like, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Keep watching.
Yeah.
So.
No, I did listen to the show. I was going to do a bit where I came on here and tried to talk about all the things you guys talked about, and then
Well,
say I didn't watch
you
the
would
show.
have then also had to have a 15-year-old computer crash on you in the middle of the episode.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So
Yeah, I could have.
could have.
No, it was a solid show. You guys did a good job. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Another good episode. Decent amount of action in this one.
Yeah. Dude, that poor horse.
I think that was harder for me than it was for the horse. Mm-hmm. That was tough to watch.
That was tough.
That was really tough to watch.
And then they just smashed the dude's head in after. Is that what happened?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
The horse got stabbed in the neck, Caleb, and you're
Yeah,
worried
that
about
was
a man.
ridiculous. Man, just makes so much sense for that family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst. Did you notice the little song he was singing? Egg?
No.
Oh, you got to watch it back. He had a great song about the Targaryen history. It was a nice little Easter egg. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Could have played it. It was a nice little Easter egg of what was about to be revealed because he was sitting in the
because
tree,
he knew so much about
peeling
it.
a fruit or something, and he was singing like a shanty about how Daemon was like not a true Targaryen, and how there was a rebel woman Targaryen and stuff, and it was like they all like rhymed, and each line felt like it was about to end with a cuss word,
Oh,
and then it didn't. It was a nice little cheeky little bit.
I don't know. I just know that I do like this show.
Yeah,
What can I say? Having fun.
I'm
Having fun
enjoying
with
it. I'm enjoying it. And that was your weekly Night of the Seven Kingdoms roundup.
I am the king and will not be
It goes far too long.
It's way too long. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh man, someone had their wedding in a sauna.
What?
I just wanted to just drop that
That's
right on you.
That's crazy.
Someone had their wedding in a giant sauna, and it's one of the nastiest things I've ever seen.
How
in my
many
life.
people were also there?
More than should be able to fit in a sauna, but it was a big sauna,
All right.
like a sauna room.
All right.
And I'm gonna show this to you. Let me just pull this up. It took my breath away. I don't know why anyone would ever do this. Good old sauna wedding. Nothing like it, truly. All right, can you see this?
Yes.
I have the sound off because there's trademark music.
Mm-hmm.
But look at this.
That's a sauna?
It's a sauna. And I just bet that room smells so bad.
That thing was stanking.
You know, yeah. It was
What is
right
this?
in
What is
there.
this guy-
He's waving it around.
What are we doing?
Mixing the smells around. What is
These people are freaks.
That's also the dinner table, the dinner cloth later, probably.
Probably.
These people are that. We know that for a fact.
Yeah.
All freaks.
Dude,
In the worst
probably like all like vegan, gluten free.
Oh, for sure, vegan, homemade deodorant.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Homemade deodorant probably doesn't work.
Definitely doesn't work.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
doesn't work. They rub their like pits with like tree bark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Their shampoo is actual poo.
I was gonna say it's
From, like,
just it's
wrap.
day old. It's the water they took a shower with yesterday. They use as shampoo.
Yeah. It's the sweat from the sauna. They collect
Yeah, that's gross.
Why? Why?
You can't be doing that. This.
I can't think of a worse. I would not attend that wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm within my rights to consider not attending a wedding that's like midday in July because it's hot.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
alone a sauna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you think of any worse places to hold a wedding?
Inside of an active volcano.
Okay, any worse places that are not an immediate threat to people's physical well-being? More than
The Titan submarine. Oh no, never mind.
that was a threat. Turns out, as it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it was a threat to their well-being.
But I honestly can't. I can't think of something that's like. I can't.
I think that's the worst.
It might be the worst.
I think that's the worst. Maybe
Like a inside a factory.
yeah, in a factory would be bad. Maybe like on one of those big swings that swings off the side of a cliff and back onto the cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
I wouldn't like
things
that.
look sick. I don't know if I want to do
But
one.
the whole
but-
crowd has to sit in those
Yeah.
while they're getting married.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it.
On a scissor lift.
On a scissor lift.
That would actually kind of be sick, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to make a bad joke. Where else? We could do...
I don't even know.
What's the worst possible wedding that someone could invite me to? What if it was in a room where the floor is all Legos?
I'll be wearing shoes.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Except
And
for
you're not
those.
allowed to wear shoes.
I think I might still take that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear me out. What if it was at halftime of a WNBA game?
Halftime of WNBA.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That'd be actually fire.
Okay.
I
That
just
would
wanted
be
to see what your
fire.
reaction would
I,
be.
I thought you were about to pull something up that was a wedding at a half. I thought you had already like had one
No.
in the bank, and you're about to.
No, I was
You
just
would
trying to
have-
get you some shock value.
No,
On this podcast.
I think
Except
the
Cam,
halftime of
but
any
half of
game
us
would
do.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Huh?
Any game?
Any game.
Goat hockey?
Yeah,
That would be pretty fun.
I would, because it would give me a reason to
Wedding
go
at
to a
halftime of a
goat.
goat hockey game.
Is goat hockey a thing?
You've never seen goat hockey?
No.
That's the next question. Can we show goat hockey
We got to be able to show goat hockey.
on this show?
We've got to be able to show goat hockey.
You've never seen goat hockey?
Have you? I got something I'll bring next week. I'll bring it next week. Actually, we might talk about it after this. Because I might have already told you. Actually, nope. I've already told you about the League of Pigs.
Yes, I believe you have.
Yeah, the pig racing. They're the best.
All right, I cannot find a video of goat hockey, but I will let you know if I do.
I don't know if goat
But
hockey
I'm not willing
exists.
to. Goat hockey absolutely exists.
I don't think goat hockey exists.
Goat hockey is the number one does exist sport in the world. No other sport exists more than goat hockey does.
I accidentally clicked on shopping instead of images.
It's all just It just
All I'm
wants to
getting is
spin you, like-
hockey goats.
Yeah, the same. I was.
And it's
like, this
Sidney
is-
Crosby
this is the
and
goat of
Gretzky
hockey.
And yeah, this is
Let me
not.
check Twitter real quick.
I don't think this is a real thing.
Okay, I have one last resource I can check, and that
What do you-
is Allen Iverson.
Oh, Allen Iverson, yeah.
Ask it if it can
He would
find
know
me
about
goat
goat
hockey.
basketball.
Goat basketball. Oh yeah, he would.
The new Stephen Curry movie that's coming out.
Goat. I think
Goat.
is that the movie I heard was like completely stolen from a like indie developer
Oh,
allegedly. It
from
might be a different-
Indianapolis.
Yeah, from Indianapolis.
It was supposed to be for Halliburton, but it was. All right. Yeah, I don't think goat hockey's a thing.
Okay,
I'm gonna check
I think I'm about to
Instagram.
find it. Hold on. I think I'm about to find it. I'm very close to finding what this is called. Allen Iverson says it knows what I'm talking about. I just
Oh,
need to ask
it's-
you what it's called.
Is it just field hockey?
No.
That's what I got. I got field hockey. And that's I
I
found
can't find it. I will bring you goat hockey on Thursday. We're gonna have a special Friday edition of sports this week. So no episode on Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday
Good night.
Super Bowl extravaganza / NBA trade deadline extravaganza / goat hockey extravaganza.
yeah. Yeah, can't
So that's
can't
gonna
wait.
be fun.
It better exist.
We can talk about all the biggest trades in goat hockey.
I did find goat hockey kind of on Instagram,
Oh, what is it?
but it's not loading and everything's in a different language.
That's a great one of those reasons. One of those is a great sign.
It's a different language.
Yes. One of those is a
Some kind
great
of
sign.
Mandarin,
It could be
Korean type of language.
Okay, I have another sports related thing. We can only do goat hockey search for so long. So I saw this TikTok the other day, and it was about. It said, "Imagine it's 2021. You and Drake London have a project worth 50% of your grade, and he doesn't help." And then they had like some text messages and stuff where I think he's like, this person doesn't have their picture in their profile picture. I think this must be a lady, because I believe Drake London's a straight man, and I think he's like hitting on her.
Okay.
And then he turns on her and starts to like kind of like low key threaten her a little bit, like intimidate her. And I went to the comments, and people were sharing their little tidbits about when they were in school with different athletes. And I
Okay.
thought that was a fun little thing.
Yeah, tell me
because
more.
The top comment was, "Had a project with Nick Chubb," and I was like, "Oh no!" Like if if they're going to tell me Nick Chubb's a bad guy, it's going to ruin my day because he seems like the nicest person ever.
Yeah, seems like a really great guy.
But no, nice guy confirmed. Had a project with Nick Chubb during undergrad, and he came to every group meeting and did his part of the project within the first day or two of the assignment. He was super nice. So shout out Nick Chubb.
Shout out to Nick Chubb.
Fred VanVleet used to cheat off me in microeconomics, but we went to the Final Four, so I did my part for the team.
There you go.
This person said, I had a psych class with Tyler Lockett. Dude led the group text. That I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I believe. Oh, this one's definitely real. I went to college with LeBron, and he single-handedly did the entire final exam for our biochemical engineering class without hesitation. My king.
LeBron who famously did not go to college.
I'm convinced any comment section, if there's more than like 500 comments, you will find one from a bronsexual.
Yeah.
That will make it about LeBron.
Yeah.
So funny. This person says, true story, Kyle Van Noy joined our physics grad school group project. He finished it in one night. The final report, quantum mechanics, earning him an A+. NASA called, but Kyle said he was busy watching film.
Beast.
That's a
beast.
That's a ball knower right there.
Yeah.
I had Juju Smith-Schuster for a class in 2015, and he didn't do anything but... Okay, this one's fake. He didn't do anything but gritty and make videos of himself.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
I think this might be made up because it also ends with, I completely made this up.
Okay.
I'm now realizing people might be making these up. But these other ones seem legit. Like, I think it's obvious when they're making it up.
Yeah. Like, the Van Noy one might be made up.
Could be, yeah.
Like, did he go to grad school?
Yeah, it's on the fringe.
Like, how long was he in college?
Right. This was I had a team project. They said term project. That's what threw me off. I had a team project with CD Lamb my junior year, and he reported me and my classmate to the professor for not showing up every day to work on it. Fire.
CD.
Snitch, but kind of fire.
Well, he probably needed to still have a GPA.
True. This person said, I had Jackson Dart on my project. He did a really good job.
that one's real.
Dart. That one's real because it's so vague.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, this is one of the reasons I saved it. This person this is all they commented. James Cook, Feral Hogs. Love that.
That's what he
all
does.
All knowers will know what that's about.
That's what he does. James Cook's Feral Hogs.
No. James Cook, Feral Hogs. He wrote a really bad assignment in college about the
I thought he hunted them.
Feral hog population in Florida and
Doesn't
how
he
they're
hunt them, though?
Invasive. I don't think so.
Oh, he's not one of them?
You're thinking of AJ Epinesa who hunts pythons.
Close enough.
And then this, probably last one, is just a picture of personally who I believe is the best player in the NBA. It is because he's on the Lakers. I know what you guys are going to say. LeBron. It's time to admit it's not LeBron's team, okay? This is a picture of Austin Reeves.
I was going to say, it's Austin Reeves, isn't it?
Dude always pulled his weight on projects. Mad respect to AR-15.
Yeah.
Shout out Austin Reeves.
Shout out to Austin Reeves. And guess what? He pulls his weight when he gets in the game, too. But he's been hurt.
Also, I was done, but the next one was about Justin Herbert being a great lab partner and super nice guy. I don't like Justin Herbert, so I'm going to put positive Justin Herbert propaganda out there.
Yeah.
Shout out J Herb.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that does the trick.
I can't believe I couldn't find a video of goat hockey. It's going to drive me insane.
Let me see if I have anything from last week on my docket still.
I got something. I got a bombshell that I can just drop on you right now.
I got nothing from last week. We're good.
This one's Loosely Sports. Ooh,
Okay.
It'd be a great name for a show. Loosely Sports.
Sports.
Tom Brady and Russell Wilson are in the Epstein files.
Whoa.
Bam.
What?
Lock them up.
What do you...
No, I just hate Tom Brady. Russell Wilson just catches a stray here. I just hate Tom Brady, so I think it's funny that I can mention that he's in the files.
Were they talking about were there
there's a
email?
lot of people that are in the files the way that Tom Brady is.
It's people
Or,
talking
like,
about him.
Yeah, like in
Gambling
that
on
type
the
of
game?
way. There's one where an unknown person sends an email to Jeffrey Epstein and it just says a Tom Brady cardboard cutout. That's all it
Yeah.
says.
All right.
So could have some really dark context.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady's in the files.
Yep.
Also, I think Robert Kraft is too. So
Well, you
Patriots
know where
hate
Robert Kraft isn't?
the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
Bum.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on Friday.
Couldn't be my owner. All my owner had to do was donate a entire wing of the Hall of Fame and build it out of his pocket
Yeah.
to get in.
Yeah.
And actually, also, I don't think he's in. So, you have anything else? Because I have one more thing that's not that interesting, but I have it.
No, go for it.
I did some detective work during vacation, and I think I'm 99% sure I found out who my great grandfather is, which we never knew.
Oh, you were working on this.
I was grinding.
You were working on this
grinding
because
on this.
you didn't. Was it your mom's side only went back a few years?
Yeah, like my mom's dad didn't know, never met his dad.
Yeah.
Never knew who he was.
So it just stopped after that.
Yeah. He was given a name, but didn't pursue it.
Okay.
And then when I was on Ancestry, I was showing my mom oh, look at all these. It's crazy how many hits I have for DNA match. It's over 26,000. But
Okay.
a lot of them are less than 1%.
Mm-hmm.
But my first cousin is the only person I know that pops up on there as a DNA match because she's the only one that's done one.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 12%, which is kind of low for first cousin. But that
Yeah.
kind of sets the scale.
Mm-hmm.
I had a DNA match with multiple members.
Oh,
of
you
this
just took a
one
DNA
family.
test? Turns out.
I'm 100% German. Actually, I'm not. But anyway, yeah, I had a 4% match, which to be a 4% match with a name I've never heard when
Yeah.
my first cousin is 12 is pretty
That's
significant.
probably you're
And
a close relative.
yeah, and so I was showing my mom all these hits. I'm yeah, here's Crystal. She's a 12% Crystal. She's a 12% match, and first cousin. I'm this person's a 4%, which is crazy because I don't know who that is. And mom was she has the same last name as the name that Grandpa was given for who they thought his father was.
Oh.
Ain't no way. So I started diving into the name he was given, and was able to get in touch with who would have been that guy's niece and nephew. She is 83 and lives in the Villages.
Oh, did you guys go? Was this
It's
while
Florida.
you were in Florida?
I thought about going, what are the odds we're an hour away from this lady? But we exchanged emails, and it was funny because, initially she was in. She's this is sick, definitely worded it just like that as an 83-year-old. This is sick. Here's all this information about my family. And I responded with a bunch of information about my grandfather. And then I think something spooked her. I don't know what. Because her response was suddenly extremely blunt and conversation ending. She was just sorry, I just found a piece of paper that said he had no children, so it couldn't have been him. Take care.
And
I was it's definitely him.
Yeah,
And
that
she was
makes
just realizing that if it's true that it is him, there was some stuff.
some stuff. Did he
Yeah.
know? Did your grandfather know his mom?
Yes, but you ready for this? He, at the age of 48, I believe, maybe 46, found out that his sister was his mom. Not the person he was told. Was
Oh,
his
okay,
sister.
okay.
Yeah, not like that. The person he was told and grew up believing was his sister.
So
Was his mom.
there's something there.
Yeah, the guy, his dad. If my time,
I just found a piece of paper that said he had no kids.
bro. I'm not gonna for the sake of shout out Care Bear, my cousin Karen. I'm not going to share the piece of paper. You would laugh very hard at the piece of paper because
Oh,
I was like, I
show
kind
me
of called
later.
her bluff. I was
Show me
like,
later.
I called her bluff and was like, "Oh, man, like that's unfortunate. Thanks for your help. Could you send me a picture of that paper for my documents? Like, I'm still going to keep this search, and it'd be
Yeah.
good to have." It was a piece of paper branded with a relatively modern medication and handwritten on it a breakdown of the family, and then under my great grandfather it said parentheses no children.
How long did it take for her to respond?
With that paper, long enough that she could have made it
Okay.
herself.
Okay.
Right then and there. Maybe
Yeah.
she didn't, but she was like, "Oh, I must have asked my father probably 40 years ago, and we wrote this down."
Okay.
40 years ago, and that medicine is only about 30 years old. The existence of that medicine. Which you could have your time on off by 10 years,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah.
So maybe she was on the ground floor of that medication.
Maybe.
Maybe that list was old. But one thing I do know with confidence, that list was wrong. Because not only do I believe that he had my grandfather as his son,
And
he
also
had
daughter.
documented a daughter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I sent her, I was like, "Oh, that list. Like, I know we seem like we were kind of done here, but that paper is so interesting. Here's his obituary that says he had a daughter." And suddenly she was like, "Oh yeah, I met his daughter. She was so nice."
Is that the
And I was
daughter
like,
that is
okay.
that was taking care of your grandfather, your great great grandfather, or
No, this
Okay.
would have been
So-
my grandfather's half sister.
Okay, so good chance that there's three. He had 3 kids.
No, I mean maybe, but we wouldn't know.
Well, because
He
the
has one documented, and then
yeah, one documented
my
that's not
grandfather.
the one that was taking care of your great grandfather, great grandfather.
That we're getting tangled up here.
Okay, so you said he has one documented one, right?
One documented child.
Is not the same one that was the one that was taking care of your great grandfather?
Oh no.
So he has 3. He has 3.
So my great grandfather, his mother, my great grandmother went to a home for unwed mothers when she was pregnant, and then she gave birth, and my grandfather went into a foster home, and then when he was 7 or 8, 6 or 7, his maternal grandmother adopted him, and he moved in with his maternal grandmother as his mother figure,
Okay.
and with his actual mom as his
Okay,
sister
that's where I was
figure.
tangled up. That's where I was
Yeah.
tangled up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was just funny that like she was like, basically it seemed like try to like run away from the story, and then when I reminded her that he had a kid, despite her telling me he had no kids, she's like, remember. It'd be one thing if she was like, "Oh, I don't remember her." She's like, "Oh yeah, she was so nice. I
Yeah.
remember meeting her, going to visit her." Like, but one thing I did love was her. I spoke to her, Karen. I guess she would be like my second cousin once removed or something.
Something
She'd be
like
my grandfather's cousin.
Yeah.
Spoke to her on Facebook, as well as her brother. Both of them, Bill's logos in their profile picture.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Actually, no, I don't think she has one in her profile pic, but like one of the first pictures was her car with 1,000,000 Bills bumper sticks on it, and then her brother was just him at some like bar in the Buffalo area holding a Bills like Yeti cup.
He was at a wedding and a sauna.
Yeah, sauna wedding, more than
Yeah.
likely. That'd be funny if she was like, "Yeah, here's a breakdown of the history. So and so were married in a beautiful sauna wedding in the year 1930." But yeah, that was kind of cool. Found out who my great grandfather was,
Yeah.
but also didn't really find out anything about him, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks
Yeah.
because she didn't have anything on him. Like she was like, "Oh, I didn't really like. I visited him later in life when he was like ill." She didn't
Oh,
have
he
any
was, like-
pictures. Sick.
Sick. He was ill. The illest.
Yeah. She didn't have any pictures of him. I messaged a few other people who could potentially have info
Okay.
on him, but left on, not even left on red, left on delivered.
Okay. Well, maybe they're.
It's been days.
How old were these people?
One of them was of the older generation, and then one of them was probably, I don't really have a way of knowing for sure, but I would say between our age and 40, early
Okay.
40s, maybe.
Okay.
I don't really know. I have no way of knowing. So, but yeah, that was a fun little vacation side project.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Grinding the family tree.
Yeah. Climbing the family tree.
Yeah, it's crazy how far back that stuff can go.
Yeah.
Like the oldest one I found, I think the person was born in like 1450.
Wow. On your
That's
dad's
wild.
side?
That was on my That was on my mom's side, but through my grandmother.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it got so tangled up.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one point where I was like, we were way back like that, like back when, unfortunately, some weird stuff happened back then.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to one point, I was like, wow, the name Olaf, whatever the last name was, Olafsson or whatever, which all the names, by the way, were just repetitive.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a really popular name. I'm like, these two people right here had a kid. Both of them, their dad was named Olaf whatever. And then I was like,
Oh, no.
oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I was like, we're going to forget about that part. Far enough down the line that we're just going to pretend it didn't happen. 'Cause it was literally, 600 years ago.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh. And like, my niece was right there. We're like looking at the tree, like breaking it down. And I said that, like, oh, they had the, and then I was like, oh, yeah, huh, strange. I just scrolled away from it, went to a different part of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, highly recommend doing an ancestry if you are interested in that stuff.
Yeah, I
For
might
anyone
mess
listening.
around and do one.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, do I have anything else? I have a note from a couple weeks ago. This is just a quick something. I was building a superhuman that didn't need sunglasses or a humidifier, and now I need both because I caved. I got sunglasses a couple years ago. Now I have to have them. The rays of the sun, Ray Baker,
Yeah.
kicking me every time I don't wear sunglasses. And it didn't bother me because I didn't wear them.
Yeah.
Recently got a humidifier and didn't put water in it the other night and went to sleep, woke up with the driest throat ever.
Yeah.
So now I need a humidifier every night. So the moral of the story is do not seek comfort and convenience because you will need it. You will become reliant on it.
I have built a superhuman that doesn't need chapstick.
That's fire.
Yeah, never used it. Don't get chapped lips.
No way. You've never had chapped lips?
Not like I've had like a little bit, like where it like will crack a little bit, but like it goes away pretty fast. And
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like actually, if I could pick any like non-superpower, like human enhancement, I think that not getting chapped lips would be very high on my list.
I'm pretty good at. I mean, like I said, skiing all day yesterday, no problems. I did have my shiesty on, but like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
So what would be your like relatively inconsequential like human enhancement
that I
in
had? Like,
evolution? Like if you could just create a trait for yourself.
I mean, I'd like to
It
see
can't
colors.
be like flying or invisibility. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, we want what we can't have. Caleb can get chapped lips. I wish I had that. I can see colors.
Yeah.
Aside from that, is there anything else?
No, I think the sunglasses thing is a good one. Like,
To not need them?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Or I
Back
think
when
I
that
think
was-
I think maybe the lack of earwax would be nice.
Oh, that would be nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know it like probably has a purpose, but like,
No.
but I also kind of enjoy a good Q-tipping.
That's a good point. That's a good point. If you don't need to get in there,
Yeah,
you never get the
Good
relief of
sensation.
getting a nice little itch going on there.
Yeah,
Nice little scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old
Yeah.
glob of green.
Yeah. You want to hit a Sporkle before we go?
Yeah.
Little live 5 action.
Little live 5. I know you guys missed it last week. Sorry.
Caleb was scared that I wasn't here to carry him.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up the screen. Listen, we can do this show for eternity. There will never come a day where I take less than 10 to 15 seconds to pull up a screen share and say, let me just...
Let me just
Can you see it? Can you see that?
I can't.
No, that was a...
Oh.
Yeah, but that's what it always is.
Yeah.
Let me just
So
click
every
this.
time. Every time.
Click here, and then... All right, can you see that? That was a real question.
I can now.
Okay. Gotta move this. All right, what is the title of Meatloaf's 1977 album that included the singles 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad and Paradise by the Dashboard Light? Hold on. I'm gonna can I say something? Is this a safe space?
Yep.
Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Anytime I've heard that song referenced as opposed to hearing the song, I have always thought the song was called Paradise and the band was the Dashboard.
The Dashboard Light?
Yeah.
Fair.
So
Fair.
that's, listen, opportunity for a great band name.
The Dashboard
Light's pretty
Light
good.
would be awesome.
Pretty good.
Speaking of Paradise, that show needs to have a second season come out ASAP.
Don't get me started on that because they released it on Hulu and then months later they released it an episode at a time on TV. And there was like commercials like the big Paradise finale and I was like, I'm losing my mind. I've seen this whole show.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I wasn't losing my mind and they did just do a really weird dumb thing. They also did it with The Paper.
It probably
Office
was so good on Hulu that they were like, oh, people need to see this. Like people who don't have Hulu need to see this.
I guess, yeah. I guess.
I don't know the answer to this. It's either Dead Ringer, Bat Out of Hell, Bad Attitude, or Hang Cool
I like
Teddy
Hang
Bear.
Cool Teddy Bear just because that's a cool thing to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bad Attitude though. I feel like that's
like
a
Hang
Meatloaf.
Cool Teddy Bear t-shirt tour
Yeah.
t-shirt would be sick. But also, yeah, Bad Attitude feels like more of a right answer.
Yeah. Like it feels like that feels very Bad
Bad
Out
Out
of
of
Hell.
Hell.
They both felt that one also felt pretty
Yeah. As it relates to the government agency, what does FEMA stand for? Is this Federal Emergency Management Agency, Federal Environmental Management Association, or Federal Environmental Management Agency? Am I zoomed in or something? I am.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure
Oh my
it's.
gosh,
I'm
thanks
pretty.
so much.
As someone who took a few months ago took a bunch of FEMA classes online, I think it's the first one.
You like FEMA?
No, they were the worst.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, which one did you say you think it is?
The first one.
Emergency.
Yeah.
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 In which Olympic sport do participants use equipment such as rope, hoop, ball, and ribbon during competition? Is this interpretive gymnastics?
Now you're zoomed
Rhythmic
so far I can barely
gymnastics.
read it.
Oh, let me give it one more zoom. I'm confused because I'm at 125% zoom right now, which makes no sense.
I think the last one was just they were all double.
150 's too
They were double
much.
spaced. That's good. That's good for me. I can see the whole screen.
Whoa! I didn't want to
Whoa,
do that.
what are we
Hold
doing?
on. No.
technical difficulties. Throw the technical difficulty screen up. There we go.
Okay, there we go. A wise man once said when the other wiser man was on vacation, he wouldn't be yelling at pigeons without technical difficulties.
Other wiser man was on vacation.
The other options were equestrian, dressage, dressage. The wiser man, by the way. Artistic gymnastics.
I think it's
Autistic gymnastics?
I think it's we do those. That's what we do every week.
That is this. We should actually rename the show to that.
Autistic gymnastics. I think it's rhythmic
Welcome back.
gymnastics. Welcome
Back to autistic gymnastics. I'm gonna start. I don't know where I'm gonna work that in, but that will be in a conversation. Like, man, and I'll be telling a story a bit. And at this point, I'm doing like autistic gymnastics, trying to figure out how this works. Which of the following can be classified as either clingstone or freestone? But first of all, that feels like exact opposite things. Pears, peaches,
Pears. Pears. He said pears.
I try to get moving too fast sometimes.
Jose, when I saw Jose last week, he said that you mispronounced something. He was dying about it.
I will say I have gotten to a point, and pears is not a good example of this. Pears. But the ones that are challenging, I like almost just don't even try anymore. I just let it rip.
Yeah.
Again, pears, not an example of that. Pears. The more wiser one. Is that what I said?
Yeah, the wiser one.
The wiser one. Pears, peaches, parsley, or potatoes.
It feels like pears. Pears have weird names.
I eat pears. Shout out
Eat
Rick Ross.
pears now.
Come on the show. Peaches.
Oh, peaches. Well, I got my peaches out in Georgia.
Same. The third season through the series end of the children's TV show Kids Incorporated aired on what cable network from 1986 to 1994? Is this
86 to 84?
Is this Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, ABC Family, or Cartoon Network? This feels like Cartoon Net.
I don't
or
know.
Would they dare have a show called Kids Incorporated and a show called Codename Kids Next Door?
Yeah, what's it about?
I'm gonna say it's about these kids, right?
And they're incorporated.
They're incorporated. Yeah.
I was gonna say it feels like ABC Family, like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
If it's a
It
cartoon,
doesn't feel like Disney. I'll tell you that.
But
We
would
can
they
eliminate
say
it.
cartoon if it was a cartoon show? You say it doesn't feel like Disney?
No, I don't think it feels like Disney.
Go with ABC Family. Maybe it's a.
It's Disney. The only one I deliberately eliminated was the one, but that's nice. Jim Beam's Red Stag Whiskey was the official sponsor for what rocker's 2011 Born Free concert tour? Is this Jay-Z, Kid Rock, Kid Cudi, or Bob Seger?
It's Kid Rock, right?
Is this Kid Rock?
It's got to be Kid Rock. Because,
Your boy.
first off, Jay-Z and Kid Cudi aren't necessarily rockers.
yeah.
And Bob Seger, was he going on tour in 2011? Would it be a Born
Not sure
Free?
what rocker. Yeah.
I think it's Kid Rock. Kid Rock definitely had. That's definitely
Kid Rock hardly could be considered a rocker either, but
Yeah, but his name
Yeah,
is
it's
Kid
Kid
Rock.
Rock. What word completes the following sports adage? A blank is like kissing your sister. Is this tie, penalty, loss, or bunt? I think the term is tie.
It's tie, yeah.
Oh, man. It's like when KD went to the Warriors. Ernst Stucklenberg painted a series of paintings of what folk hero? That's got to be German. Stucklenberg? Stuckelberg? Somewhere there's a German Fairly Odd Parents where his dad's like, Stuckelberg, every time something bad happens. The options are Robin Hood, William Tell, Lady with the Ring, or Rapunzel.
It feels like, is it
Lady with... Oh, I would say Lady with the Ring because
You don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know what. Never heard of Lady with the Ring.
Me either. So, but like these ones got like movies, or at
Yeah.
least Robin Hood and Rapunzel, which made me feel like I would know about these paintings.
And then is William Tell the one that shot the apple off a boy's head?
Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what? That's so funny that you say that. I mentioned the time that you nearly got assassinated with an apple in Florida, and I think Jordan actually had tears running down his face. at the thought.
Did you tell them that
of
it was
you
just
getting
apple juice everywhere? And then-
smacked with an apple? So something came up about an apple and someone potentially getting hit in the head with an apple. And I was like, oh, that happened to Caleb. Almost got assassinated with an apple one time. And they were like, started laughing. And I'm like, you think I'm kidding? The biggest chunk of this apple we found was maybe the size of a nickel.
Maybe.
And the rest was juice.
Yeah.
It was just apple juice.
Remember when they asked me if I wanted to press charges?
Yeah, like, what?
Like, nah, that's my boy.
You'd have to be such a loser nerd to press charges for that. Like, if your boy wants to come up and purposely hit you in the head with an apple and potentially give you a concussion, why would you press charges?
I was also recovering from a concussion like a week and a half before.
I forgot about that aspect.
I was day to day.
Yeah, no, for those that haven't heard the story, it was not on purpose.
It was not on purpose.
Very clearly an accident. Definitely very negligent, but also we were a bunch of dumb teenagers. And
We were freshmen in high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe a sophomore hit me. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, a sophomore
Yeah,
hit me.
I think they were both sophomores, the ones
Yeah.
playing catch.
Yeah.
The ones that play catch that decided to start throwing it as hard as they possibly could. Right before they hit you in the head.
I turned to ask
Downhill
her.
hit you in the head, mind you, because that was E124. Where the
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go with Lady with the Ring.
Okay. William
William
Tell.
Tell. What solo artist had hits with the songs "Tell It to My Heart" and "Love Will Lead You Back"? Is this Taylor Dane, Paula Abdul, Debbie Gibson, or Belinda Carlisle? Why do I feel like this is Paula Abdul?
I was gonna say Paul Abdul's the only one that I.
Is this PFD?
Yeah.
No, Taylor Dane. Oh my gosh! Is that a Gambino lyric? There's a song that says something about "Tell It to My Heart," Taylor Dane. I don't know if it's Gambino.
I think it's Gambino.
Someone says that. I should have
It's
picked up.
Gambino.
God dang it! The cover
Would
art
never
for what
would
number
have
one-
never put it together though. Like I don't know if I would have ever put it together.
in my head though, I was like, where have I heard that name, Taylor Dane?
Yeah.
And clearly,
Yeah.
right after that,
Yep.
the lyric got there. I should have taken more time. The cover art for what number one single released in 1986 included hieroglyph.
Hieroglyph.
No, hieroglyph-like images. Walk Like an Egyptian, Jerusalem, The Big Sky, or Living in America.
I think it's Walk Like
Just
an
Walk
Egyptian.
Like an
It's gotta be
Egyptian.
Walk Like an Egyptian. Walk like
I almost,
an
like,
Egyptian.
we like to shorten things on here sometimes. And I almost did that for this. And it would have came off a way I did not want it to come off. And I'm glad I said it in my head before I said it out loud.
Is that what made
Because
you
I was
stop?
just trying to be... Yeah. I was
Okay.
just trying to be silly.
Okay.
Sharktooth Peak is a mountain in the Sierra Nevada range. In what U.S. state? Is it Nevada, Utah, California, or Colorado? Nevada's too obvious.
I think it's California.
Nevada or Nevada? Go.
Nevada.
Data or data? Go.
Data.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting. You said Utah?
No, I said California because it's close to the ocean and there's more sharks over there.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sharktooth Peak.
Yes, you can't argue with that logic.
Yeah. What company best known for manufacturing collectible cards produces Bazooka bubblegum? Is this Topps, Skybox International, Donruss, or Fleer? I kind of want to say Fleer. I
Fleer
think Topps
makes
did gum, but was it their own gum?
I don't know. I know Fleer. Fleer's the one that... Who has the Michael Jordan rookie card? Is that Fleer?
Fleer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they also had gum with theirs. But is it...
And I feel like their
Bazooka?
branding is more similar to Bazooka.
Yeah. Yep.
It's definitely Topps or Bazooka. But
Yeah.
I feel very good that it's not Donruss. Skybox, you could talk me into it, but I don't really
I
think
like
so.
Fleer.
I think it's Fleer.
Tops.
And it's Topps.
Yep.
Naturally, it's Topps.
No top.
And I have 6% left, so we got to get some answers right.
Why did you not plug it in earlier?
Because I was like, I think I can make it.
Okay. We might not.
Completed.
Look, you can never go into...
Completed in 1843, the first tunnel under a river was designed to allow carriages and pedestrians to cross what river? Fun fact, me and Caleb actually walked through this tunnel on James's bachelor party. Other fun fact, I'm just assuming that was the first tunnel because it was a tunnel and it was cool.
I don't think we did, but
No, it didn't. It did not take us across a river. I don't think.
no.
Just the Hudson River.
That was originally for a train.
River Thames or LB River.
Thames.
And I said or too soon because guess what? There's another one. River Mercy. Mersey.
Just go with the Hudson. I don't know. It makes sense
Jennifer?
geographically.
Look, this is a sign. Okay, it is the Hudson River. I'm going to tell you why. Because when we went through that tunnel, which I jumped the gun and said was this tunnel, we kind of had to do a Jennifer Hudson show walk down the aisle. Because those Mennonites were like singing.
Mennonites were there singing.
We had to walk through them.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Hudson River. And it's not. So
Luke, I'm
back
going to
to
stop
zero.
you right here. I can babble for a little bit if you want to grab your phone charger because I don't know if
Computer charger.
whatever phone charger,
If
computer
we get
charger.
to 3%, we will reassess.
Okay.
What city that is home to a current American League team was previously home to an MLB team named the Pilots for one season in 1969? I need some Pilots merch. That sounds fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Is this Baltimore, Seattle, Los Angeles, or Cleveland? Why does this feel like Seattle?
I was going to say Cleve.
Cleve?
Yeah, because isn't Ohio the birthplace of aviation because that's where the Wright brothers were from?
Oh, that's right. So we're thinking there might be some cleavage in this one.
Yeah.
Let's go with Cleveland. Seattle,
you're
Caleb.
right. I'm
Thanks a
sorry.
lot.
I'm sorry.
The notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls in quotes, and Biggie also in quotes, were all stage names of what rapper? Is this Sean Carter, Christopher Wallace, Calvin Brodus, or Jacquez Webster? This is Christopher Wallace.
Is it? I don't know his real name.
I'm pretty sure this is. I'm
I'm
pretty sure
cool with it.
because I know for a fact it's not Sean Carter. Yeah. That was correct. In the original.
Your favorite artist is Sean C, right?
I was trying to think on my feet for a different artist that was Sean C. No. In the original version, funny enough, probably killed Biggie. Allegedly.
Yeah, your
In the
favorite
original
artist
version of
actually killed Biggie.
yours. The original version of Stratego, what is the only piece that cannot be blown up by a bomb? Is this major, minor, Caleb, spy, or Marshall?
I'm gonna guess minor if it's a minor that like goes underground because maybe they could go underground.
You're going to
then.
choose minor? in this
Well, I
one?
think that they could go underground and hide from the bomb.
Yeah, that actually does make that tracks.
Yeah.
And mining carts track as well.
Yeah, they do.
Trying to strike a chord is probably A minor. That was
Deductive
correct.
reasoning right there.
On to number 3. The first non-orange Wheaties box. Okay, what is this?
I
was
can't
released. Yeah, was released in the 1990s to commemorate the Chicago Bulls championship season. What two colors were featured on this Wheaties box? Got to be red and black.
Gotta be.
The options are red and black, blue and white, green and gold, purple and black. If it's not
God.
red and black, it's the dumbest thing ever. It is
Imagine
red
if it
and
was
black.
green and gold like that.
Shout out to the Ottawa Red Blacks. What an interesting name for a team.
Are they? That's a
Canadian
Rugby?
team.
oh, Canadian football?
Football, yeah. Canadian football. What rock band has embarked on tours called the Elevation Tour and the Vertigo Tour in the 2000s? Is this Muse, Red Hot Chili Peppers, U2, or Coldplay? Is this U2?
Is this U2? Or is it Coldplay?
Feels like things that they would call their tour.
I feel like there's
It does feel like things Coldplay would as well.
also maybe the Peps.
Could be the Peps. Shout out
Don't
Will
know much
Ferrell.
about Muse. YouTube
I
makes
just-
most sense.
Yeah, I just know that Julia Fox was Josh Shafty's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. I think it's you too.
I'm really feeling like it's you too.
Cool.
Let's go. Maybe one of these was the ones they put on everyone's iTunes without asking.
Maybe.
That's why I remembered it.
Yeah.
Or like had a song from it. What singer was at Janet Jackson's side when her famous wardrobe malfunction occurred during Super Bowl 30 halftime show?
We were just talking about this.
I just remembered that me and Caleb were gonna do a Super Bowl halftime show tier list this episode.
We ran out of time.
And yap too long. Probably would have saved you guys the ancestry thing if I remembered that. But that's so crazy because Caleb was like, "Yeah, I don't remember the oldest one that I saw. Like I don't think I remember the Janet Jackson one." Pretty well.
I remember of it, but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the options.
I think Luke's computer just died, and he should have plugged his computer in a while ago, like I told him to. But I think I'm just going to finish out this episode. The options were Justin Timberlake, and then the only other one I saw on there was Luke's favorite artist, P. Diddy, Sean Combs. We talked about this earlier, about how that was Luke's favorite artist, and he's just such a big fan of him. But the answer is Justin Timberlake. He was banned from the Super Bowl halftime show for a little bit because of that. That was our fifth question, which was awesome, so we would have got that right. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do here because I can't end the show because I'm not in charge of the show. Like, Luke is the one that is in charge of the show. So I'm just going to see if he comes back on his phone or something. But I don't really know. So, yeah, that's that. This week, our sports episode, we mentioned it, kind of mentioned it a little bit, is going to be on Friday. Tanner's a little busy up until Thursday, so we want him to be a part of it because it sucks when there's no Tanner, unfortunately. And, yeah, so we're going to do that. Luke's calling me right now. Luke, did you
not remind me to plug my computer in?
I did. Did your computer die?
Are we still live?
I'm live.
Then, who knows?
That was Luke. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep rambling. What was there something else? Oh, Luke told me a couple weeks ago that about like Euphoria was coming out with a new season, so I was like, yeah, why not? Why don't I just watch it? Like I feel like I don't like it that much, but I have to keep watching it. You know? Does that make sense? Like, it's not a bad show. But yeah. I was giving them my breakdown of Euphoria and how I'm in season 2 and I don't really like it that much because it's a lot, and I feel like I have to take a shower after every episode. But it's not a bad show. But it's not one that I enjoy. It feels like a chore to watch it.
Yeah, but you also find yourself, or at least I did, being like, but I haven't finished it yet, so I still have to watch it.
I have to know what's next. I still have to know what's next.
Yeah, but it's also not that suspenseful to where you're like, I have to know. But you're like, I do have to know, though.
I still would like to know.
Yeah. It's quite a situation to be in.
Yeah. Are we going to finish?
Oh. Okay. Hopefully all that is going to be salvageable.
It should be. I was still, like, fully recording, so.
Yeah. Hopefully worst case scenario is, on your end, it saves, like, the lower quality both people line or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Okay, so I might cut all that. Well, I don't want to cut Caleb's reviews. So
no, don't cut any of it. Don't cut any of it.
My computer did not die.
What happened?
I was not that dumb. I took a break for a couple minutes.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay. Yeah.
What singer was at Janet Jackson's side when her famous wardrobe malfunction occurred during the Super Bowl 38 halftime show? Is this Justin Timberlake, Caleb's boy, P. Diddy, Caleb's other boy, Kid Rock, and Caleb was I was gonna do another one there, but I couldn't figure out how to word it. Michael Jackson is the last one. I was gonna say something about when you were a boy. I don't know.
I knew that. Yeah.
This is obviously JT.
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Oh, when we were in Florida, me and my sister, I mean, I would say first names, but they don't know my family. We were talking about going to one of those dirty soda places. Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
And I was like,
They're big,
dirty
big
soda?
in Utah.
Like, dirty soda, what are they, in sync?
Dirty Pop?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Joey Fatone, free
Yeah,
idea
that
right
would be awesome.
He feels like someone that would own
Yeah.
a dirty soda place called Dirty Pop.
Yeah.
Joey Fatone's Dirty Pop.
Yeah.
Which two pieces of furniture appear in the titles of Chronicles of Narnia books by C.S. Lewis? Table and chair, mirror and lamp, wardrobe and chair, wardrobe and table. I'll do you one better, brother. There should be three: the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe.
No, these are different books. That's the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then there's another one called The Silver Chair.
It says a wardrobe and chair.
Yes.
Also, breaking news: Austin Reeves back. He returned last night.
Good to know.
Stud. Absolutely back.
As in, he's playing tonight?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As in, he returned last night.
Yeah.
What kind of doll has Xavier Roberts' signature on its left buttock? I love the non-plural buttock. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever heard that.
Singular
Left buttock.
talks.
Is this Barbie, My Buddy, American Girl, or Cabbage Patch Kids? Is this Cabbage Patch?
I don't know who Xavier Robert is.
I don't either, but I know one of these dolls has a signature on their cheek.
Yeah, go with Buttock. Go with Cabbage Patch.
Is this CPK?
Yeah, probably.
It is. Oh, I didn't even realize we're on. That was 7. Well, still, we'll see how far we go. In addition to CSNY, which brand was David Crosby also a member of? Buffalo Springfield, the Hollies, the Birds, or the Jet Set? Shout out Jet Set. Saddest thing about Jet Set, he was dead the whole time I watched Workaholics, and I didn't know until years after I watched Workaholics. I looked him up to be like, I wonder if Jet Set's still alive. Brother, he never was. I mean, he was. But in my knowing who Jet Set was, never was.
Jet Set it just feels like a formation in football where they only run jet sweeps out of. But all 4 of the receivers can run them.
Listen, the ideas are flowing here. That'd be kind of fire.
That would
if
be.
you could make it work. Yeah, R.I.P. Jet Set, R.I.P. Wayman.
Is it Wayman's dead too?
I'm pretty sure Wayman's dead, bro.
Oh, that's so sad.
I will double check.
I don't know why, but the Birds feels correct. Don't know the band, the Birds, but it feels like the most band name.
Yeah, the Birds. Sorry, I was trying to see if Wayman was alive. Yeah, let's do the Birds. Oh, money. I'm gonna lose my mind if my computer doesn't stop making Yahoo my go-to search engine. I keep changing.
Whoa,
it to
December
Google.
2024.
Yeah, I just found it here. Yep. What a legend. What a legend. Okay, the 2005 reality television show Rockstar focused on finding a lead singer for what Australian band once fronted by the late Michael Hutchence. Is this AC/DC, Inks, Men at Work, or the Bee Gees? Is this Inks?
Probably. I don't know that the other ones are.
It is indeed. What was the first non-U.S. North American city to host the Summer Olympic Games? Mexico City, Calgary, Montreal, or Vancouver? Is this Vancouver?
Is it Vancouver? Well, I know they did a Winter Olympics.
Summer.
Is it Mex?
I'm thinking Montreal or Mexico City.
Let's go Mexico City. If the other one, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say the other one's
correct.
Canada doesn't feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cher was married to Sonny Bono from 1969 to 1975, And to a member of what band from 1975 to 1979? Is this Fleetwood Mac, Foreigner, Blondie, or the Allman Brothers Band?
Yeah, of course brothers are going to be all men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, me and my brothers? Yeah, we're all men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the boys?
Yeah. Me and my bros?
I have no idea.
Me and my bros? Probably Foreigner.
I ball with my bros?
Oh,
The Allman Brothers.
yeah.
True.
There we go. We got 10. We got 10 in a row right within 25 questions. Not too bad.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Well, this has been fun. Hopefully, no serious technical problems with the whole Caleb not reminding me to plug my computer in problem. Yeah. Remember, Friday. We will not talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys Friday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl special.
Should we?
NBA trade deadline special.
Can I make a suggestion?
Huh?
How would you feel about doing like another right after we record this, doing a special where we do
A special where we do
where we just
Two
put out a
guys, one
YouTube
pod?
video of us ranking the Super Bowl halftime shows, not a Spotify show, a YouTube special.
just a YouTube video. Our one viewer on YouTube might like that.
But it could just be a pop, like it could somehow pop.
Could bring more. Dirty pop even. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't hate that idea.
Yep. Thanks for listening. I know this has been a mess. Thank you, Luke, for not plugging in your computer.
Thanks, Caleb, for not
And
reminding me.
we have a potential of a video coming out tomorrow. We're definitely going to have an episode on Friday. And if you don't like any of that stuff, we'll talk to you next week.
Peace.
Bless.